All right, good. So welcome, guys. So the you guys watch football, right? This weekend. So it was the Bay versus the Bay, and the Tampa Bay won, and now it was Buffalo and Kansas City. Kansas City won. So we'll see what happens in 2 weeks. All right, here we go. So we're gonna go ahead and do the first one. All right. I need math. There you go. I need math. All right, so remember, in order to graph an equation, it has to be in which form? It's called the y equals mx plus b form. So what you should have done, or for those who are writing the answers, all right, you should have put y equals mx plus b. Always put it on top because later on it's going to switch and it's not going to be in that form. Okay, so now how do you graph it? You got to start somewhere. Okay, so here you go. You start always with your b. Okay, that's your starting point, which is -3. Okay, so where's -3 on your y-axis? Well, since it's we could go -1, -2, right here, -3. So you're gonna put a dot. Very simple. Look at that. So that is you should have put 0, -3 right there, like that. Some of you guys, I know. I think I remember Matthew Sanchez. Make sure you correct the work right here. I know you put it. You put an. I forgot. I think it was you. But remember, then you need your slope. You need to start creating the other solutions, the other dots, right? And that's the m, the move, the slope. So remember, m is the change in y over the change of x, which means rise over run. Okay, rise or run, but you're also going to fall or go back. So you're going to put what? 2 over 1. 2 over 1. Make sure you put that 2 over 1. Why 2 over 1? Because 2 over 1 is 2. Simple. So, and because it's positive, I'm going to go up. And then because it's positive 1, I'm going to go to the right. So now all you have to do is start counting. Simple, guys. All you have to do is start counting. All right? So there you go. So we're going to go ahead and count. Ready? 2 up and 1 to the right. All right, here we go. Here we go. One, two, one. One, two, one. One, two, one. All right. Oh, that's a La Bamba. So now you see how it's a straight line? Now instead of going up, we're going to go down. Now we're going to go down and to the left. Okay? See that? So now let's go ahead and do that real quick. Here we go. Ready? Down, two, left. Down, two, and then to the left. There you go. There's your straight line. Go to draw it. Draw it. I'll give you guys the answer, guys. There you go. And now, if you notice, it's going up. The line's going up. Bam. All right. Here we go. Let's get in the mood. Come on, guys. I know it's cold. Woo. Now, what do we do next one? Yeah, we write y equals mx plus b. All right. Here we go. Go. Y. M plus b. Where do we start? Yeah, B, 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 B. Here we go. That's 1. Positive 1 on the y-axis. Here we go. Come on, guys. Don't get lazy on me. Don't get lazy. Positive 1. Where is it? All right. So remember, positive 1. Where's positive 1? Well, you know it's 0. And we're just going to put positive 1 right there. So you put a little dot. Right? There you go. That's it. So what? That is what? 0, -1. So you put 0, -1. All right, 0, -1, because that's the point, x, y. All right, now what do we do? Now you need to start finding the other dots, right? Your other, what's called solutions. So there's your m. So m, ready? M is again, change of y over change of x. Here we go. Here we go. There's your m. All right, there you go. So there you go. So again, the m is the change of y over change of x, which is rise over run, right? And what number are we going to put? Well, look at your m. It's 3 over what? Now look, over here we put 2 over 1. We didn't put 2 over -3 because that's your starting point, so you can't use it twice. So here, oh, it's going to be 1 again. Because it's positive, we're going to go up. And then because the bottom is positive, we're going to go to the right. So up and to the right will give us part of the line. Okay, so here we go. Remember, we're going to go 3 up and 1 to the right. 3 up and 1 to the right. Ready? Here we go. Go. 3 up and 1 to the right. Go. 1, 2, 3, 1. 1, 2, 3, 1. That's good enough. Now let's go the other way. 1, 2, 3, -1. 1, 2, 3, -1. That's good enough. All right. So that's good enough. All right. So now you have again the straight line. Okay, more or less. Okay, more or less. Más o menos. That's good. So here you can now put. Remember, it's 3. Go ahead and do this real quick. 3 over 1. 3, 1. So there's your 1 right there. There's another 1. Right? And then here's another 1. Here's another 1. So there's your 3 over 1. 3 over 1. Okay. So far, so good? We're good. We're good? All right. Let me go ahead and pause it real quick. Some of you guys are still writing. Let me pause. Vamos, vamos. All right, here we go. So first things first. Can you graph this equation? What do you got to write? Make sure you write what? Yes. Write y equals mx plus b on top of the equation. All right. And I'm going to show you why later on. Y equals mx plus b. Yep. I could graph it. So what do you start? You start with your b, right? That's your starting point. Your starting point. Okay. So your starting point. So your starting point is what? Positive 2. So remember, positive 2 right here. Where's your positive 2? It could go by 1. It could go by 2, 4, 6, 8. But we're just going to do 1, 2. We're going to make it easy. All right, so there's your dot, your solution. That's going to be on the line. See, all these dots are on the line. Okay, they are what's called solutions, which we'll talk about later. So now this is 0, 2. All right, 0, 2. So now you got to move, right? Well, where are the other dots? Well, let's find them. All right, so then you got to do your and. Again, make sure you write and is a change of y over. Some of you guys did the graph and didn't do this. Make sure you do that. Okay, change of y. Again, rise, run. So that tells you you're going to rise or fall. So it's a 4. 4 over what? What have we been writing? 4 over 1. Can someone yell it out? Whoa, whoa, whoa. What number? 4 over 2? And it's silent. Everybody is so silent. Why are you guys silent? 4 over what? Yeah, 4 over 1. Thank you. You guys sit on your mind, right? 4 over 1. Now remember, are we going to go up or down? Well, it's positive, so we're going to go up. And then 1 is positive, we're going to go to the right. At least to get the first half of the line, all right? So here we go. Ready? 4 over 1. Here we go. 4, 1. Here we go. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4 over 1. 1, 2, 3, 4 over 1. Now let's go the other way. Ready? Down to the left. Go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. So that looks like a straight line. All right. So that looks like a straight line, yeah? More or less. I mean, it's going to be a little off because we don't have graph paper. So more or less 4 over 1, right? So let's just go ahead and put 4 and then 1. 4, 1. All right, just do one little triangle. Mister, why is the other one going down? Well, because negative divided by negative is a positive and you get the same answer. All right, so 4 over 1. So far, so good. See, pretty easy. Pretty easy. All right, and then let's go ahead and pause it. On to the next one. 30 seconds. All right, again, we're going to go ahead and write what? Y equals mx plus b. Same thing. Y equals mx plus b. Okay, and then here's your x, here's your y, and then where do we start? We start with your m or your b? Well, m is first. No, 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 no. The b is always your starting point. It's always on your y, so negative 2, negative 1, negative, it's right here, negative 2. Okay, negative 2. And then what's my coordinates? 0, comma, negative 2. That's what it means. All right, because sometimes the test will say, what's your y-intercept on this? And kids are going to put negative 2. It's actually 0, comma, negative 2. All right, 0, comma, negative 2. Now what do we do? Your m is the change in y over the change of x. So I think, yeah, I think it was Matthew. Matthew Sanchez, make sure you have this 4 over 1. I think you put 0 over 2 or something like that. Make sure you just correct it. I still gave you the full points. All right. And then remember, rise over run. So what are we going to put? What's your M? Oh, look, right here. Your M is 6. And then what are we going to put over what, everybody? Anybody, come on. Can't hear you. Over what? Someone. Don't be shy. Come on. Yeah, thank you. Over 1, not 2, because we already used that. Over 1, very good. Will it ever change like over 5? Yeah, but that's later on. I don't want to complicate things for you. So remember, it's positive, it's going up. Positive 1, it's going to the right. So you're going to go up and then to the right, because that's positive. So now we're going to go ahead and count. You guys ready? All right, Música Maestro, ready? Here we go, 6 and 1. 6 and 1, ready? Here we go. Here we go. Wooly bully. Go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 over 1. That's too much. Now go backwards. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We're ready. That one's gonna be a little weird. That one's gonna be a little weird. A little weird. A little weird. But it's all good. We understand it. All right, here we go. 5. All right. There you go. Yeah, it's a little off, but it's fine. Okay. So there it is. 1. Because we're all going by 1. So technically, if we're supposed to find A is 1, comma 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, comma 4. That's your A, right? And then your B is negative 1, comma, and that's what we were practicing, right? I should actually included that. Give me one your highest point. You know what? Next time I will. All right, cool. So let me go ahead and pause it. All right. So now what we're gonna do is again, some of you, I think one person put no solution, but remember, stick to what I've been teaching you. What's the first thing you got to do to make sure if that's you could graph this equation? Right what? Yes, right y equals mx plus b. Right? So don't just say, oh, no solution. All right? Can you graph this? Well, let's see. Well, your starting point is what? There's nothing. It's not an invisible one. It's nothing. So what's nothing on this graph, on this axis? What's nothing? Yeah, 0. So 0, you should have put a dot right here. So remember, put a little check if you did it. Oh, sorry. If you did it. So that's a 0. So basically, there it is right there. So now you keep doing the same thing what we've been doing. Your and is your change in y over your change of x. Again, rise over run. Rise over run. Okay? And now what do we put? 5 over what? 1. Yeah. You could graph this. It's not no solution. So if you put no solution, make sure you correct it. So now we're going to go what? 5 is positive, so we're going to go up and then 1 to the right to get half of the equation. Ready? All right, here we go. 5, 1. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then 1. I won't have room for the other one, so let's go the other way. Let's go the other way. Here we go. Here we go. Down and left. Down and left. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1. Yeah, there you go. Here we go. Yeah. So let's do 5 over 1 right here. Here's your 5. And then your 1. 5 over 1. And so you could graph it. Got it? All right. So those are the equations, and those are the graphs.